Well, we're leaving.
Yep. Leaving the third country we've been to, fourth? I don't even remember anymore. It's been such a wild journey. Leaving Turks and Caicos, leaving Grand Turk specifically. Just in case you guys were wondering, this is how I drive my boat backwards when the transmission doesn't work. I just face backwards and it's pretty easy. Not too tough. Yeah, we're getting the hell out of there. And I'm wearing my blouse so I look legit when I get to the Dominican. So, you know, I'm trying to fit in.
Alright guys, so unfortunately my birthday month and vacation time in Grand Turk is now over. But I'm excited to get to the next country, see what they got to offer. I heard that we'll be able to afford things better there, so that's going to be good, and let's hope we have a good sail. I don't want to do it. Why do I do that every
So the weather's nice and calm. Me and Kristen are sitting in the cockpit, not really trying to kill each other like we normally are when we're bouncing around, getting splashed. We're just having conversation about this thing I saw on Instagram the other day. So this giant mega yacht was like pulling into a marina and just completely ran over this, I don't know, 30-foot sailboat, little tiny sailboat. And I was reading the comments and people were like, yeah, that's a good use of a blowboat. Ha ha ha, stupid sailboat, stupid slow blowboat. And I was like, man, why do people hate sailboats? I don't really understand it. Because there was so many comments of it, and I was like, I can understand like making fun of sailboats and be like, oh yeah, they go slow. Believe me, I'm one of those people. I've been cussing my boat up and down many times on this trip. But like, I don't understand. I couldn't grasp the outright hatred that they had for them, because it's not like you're in the open water. It's not like you ever get stuck behind a sailboat and you have to go slow because the sailboat goes slow. I just didn't see why the power boating or the trawling community was like hating on sailboats. But I mean, I could see how sailboaters and things like that could hate on motor yachts and things like that, because they wake us out. Sport fishers, you know, they wake everyone out. It's crazy. But I don't know why anyone hates sailboats. It made fun of us. So if you know, if you could tell me the reason why people hate blowboaters, let me know in the comments, please, because I'm bewildered.
So far this sail's been pretty easy. It's kind of different that we don't have to tic-tac-toe all day, and so we just been hanging out. You just end up talking to each other all day because you just look at the ocean. But we sometimes play Would You Rather. So today we've been playing Would You Rather. Mine normally go to food. I normally say something like, would you rather eat only at 7-Eleven for the rest of your life, or eat at Publix every other day, and the other days you can't eat anything? So what's yours?
Mine are always like dirty, you know. I always bring up some old nasty coworkers or something or another. And it never really is good, so I'm not going to talk about it. But if you guys want to throw us a would you rather in the comments, we will answer them. So nothing too crazy now, don't get too buck wild, but yeah, we play that game because there's really not much to do out here. We're just both sitting here talking about insanity. I think she said, would you rather, like, she said a bunch of craziness. That doesn't even matter. Let us know what yours are. Those are the ones we want to know.
Come on, give us one, Matt. Give the audience one. Ask them would they rather so they can answer it.
I said, would you rather your fingers turn into carrots or your hair turn into shredded cheese?
That's stupid. Try it again.
For the rest of your life, you either got to have carrot fingers or shredded cheese hair. That was one I came up with.
Obviously, carrot fingers. No, just kidding. I don't know.
You always break your fingers all the time. Could you imagine trying to play piano with carrot fingers?
Could you imagine you go outside in Florida with your shredded cheese hair and what would happen?
Yeah, your hair is going to melt all the time. But so yeah, this is the insanity that we go through while we're trying to travel. But we're only about 80 miles away, so we should be pretty close in the morning. We should just about be able to see it by the time the sun comes up. So that'll be good. Hopefully conditions stay the way they've been. And if it stays like that, we'll be there by noon tomorrow and we'll be not too frazzled.
Okay. All right, so that's good night for today, and we'll probably see you tomorrow unless something crazy happens. Right?
We'll see you tomorrow. Even if something crazy happens.
We made it!
We made it. We are in the Dominican Republic. We are in the lovely Bay of Luperon.
It was not too bad of a sail, but we did have some, I guess, a storm in the middle of the night.
It was eventful. Like a really bad thunderstorm came through. Lightning was everywhere, and that wind started blowing really hard. Almost knocked the whole boat down. We had to wake up and take care of that, and it blew us a little bit off course, and then we had a harder time recovering, so we had to motor a little bit. But we're here. We're gonna get to rest. We're gonna get to rest our weary heads. Maybe fall back in love with the boat life again, because we're both on the verge.
I don't think so. I'm pretty happy today. You're on the verge. He cut my hours pretty much because of the storm. Normally I'd be sailing last night, but he said, no, I want to do it because of the storm, and I was like, okay, fair enough.
My storm was really bad. I got rained on all night, so I wouldn't have been able to sleep with you out here like that anyway. But we're here. It's beautiful. We met up with our friends that we met in Black Point in Georgetown. Seems like there's a bunch of cruisers here. Our friends Janice and Russell told us there's a bunch of characters, so looking forward to meeting them.
And everything's cheaper. Pesos, pesos, pesos.
Very true. Pesos, pesos, pesos. Or you can get a beer for like $1 or something like that. So it's
we're excited, to say the least.
Yeah, I'm pumped for that because we need to eat good and not count the quarters.
Yeah, we need to put some pounds on. I think you're getting pretty skinny. I could put on a little bit of weight. But yeah, so we're gonna go check in now, and we're gonna check out what this country has to offer.
Yeah, first we gotta check in, then we get to check it out.
Why are you looking at your nipple?
My nip just keeps popping out here. First we checking in, then we checking out.
Yeah, so give us a clappy hands in the comments, you know. We did it. Third country down.
Fourth country down.
Fourth?
Cuba, Bahamas, Turks and Caicos.
Cuba, I guess, kind of counts, even though we didn't go on land.
Or did we?
Guys, so it's the next day.
Day 2 in Luperon.
We couldn't check in yesterday because we were a little late, and they said come back tomorrow. So that's what we're gonna do. Also, we have a guy that you met on Instagram that watches our videos, who's gonna probably hook us up with a mooring ball. So we're gonna try to get a mooring ball for the low, since we're gonna be here for a couple months.
But we don't know if it's the right move, because this guy comes up and he runs all the mooring balls and the boat services in the little harbor here. So we might have made a mistake. We might have offended the Don Corleone.
Matt's already starting drama in the anchorage.
We might have, the godfather of the Luperon anchorage, we may have offended him and got a different mooring. So
we'll see how it goes.
We might, all the cruisers might hate us because this guy seems pretty well liked, this harbor, the guy that runs the harbor here. So I did buy some water from him though. I bought this flag from him, so you know I'm still supporting. I'm trying to pay, pay my dues, but who knows? So stay tuned for that drama. B or V? Enjoy this.
We got all of our paperwork done. It took longer than we thought, but we had to go to a few different places.
Yeah, because of the immigration that undoubtedly happens around this area, there was some more loops to jump through, and it was cool. Everyone was very professional though, very nice. Still getting used to the money breakdown of the pesos versus
we had to go to the ATM and we didn't know how much money to get out.
Yeah, they don't call it a...
What the heck is that? I think that might be a pina colada machine.
It's one gnarly ass pina colada. But yeah, on the ATM they don't call it a withdrawal, they call it a cash advance. So that threw us for a loop. And but we had a good time. A local here took care of us and drove us around, and then everyone was very nice and very friendly. I was asking about training for some mixed martial arts and doing like some jiu-jitsu and stuff while I'm here, and the commandant pretty much told me they don't fight around here. He said, pew, pew. He said everyone shoots here, so which is my coach used to tell me the same thing. He said once you get down there, you know, he said they're not trying to fight, they're shooting. So hopefully maybe I can set up something with the cruisers or maybe some of the locals for jiu-jitsu or something like that.
That would be fun.
I'd really like to do that, get some of that in since we're going to be here for a couple months, but it seems really laid back. I mean, the people here, you have young, you have old, you have...
Everywhere has young and old.
You have wild, drunken shenanigan people, then you have like the straightforward people, you got the missionaries.
It looks interesting. Definitely a lot different than anywhere I've ever been. Anywhere you've been, probably.
Oh hell, it's much different than anywhere I've been. I mean, like, where I grew up was pretty poor, so like we had plenty of dilapidated buildings and things like that, but this is another level. But man, the people seem to be so happy. We're pretty new, so...
I'm excited for the videos to come.
Oh, and everyone rides their scooters like crazy around here. Or
we're going to have to rent a scooter and try not to die.
And they put everything on them. They put like wheelbarrows. I mean, the scooters, they get some beef, some work out of them scooters here. But yeah, it's cool. It's beautiful. I think we'll get some good creative juices flowing again after all those beatings of sales we took.
Yeah.
Everyone makes fun of us, and then we tell them that we hand steer, and then they all bow down to true pimps of sailors.
No, they think we're idiots.
Everyone's like, it took you 36 hours to get there, and why'd you go that way? And I was like, oh, I sail, I don't motor. I exclusively sail, I only motor in the harbor.
Sailing upwind, isn't it?
And they're like, well, why don't you just... And I said, oh, and I hand steer. And they go, wow, you're so cool.
Shut up, Matt.